What's up, guys? This is my 6 best bets and my lock of the week in a parlay section. I got 2 bonus for you guys. As you guys know, we hit with Bo Nickel. And what do I like to do? I like to continue the lock of the week streak. I hate missing lock of the week, so we're going to try to see if we could bounce. Continue the bounce. Ricochet the bounce. So, my lock of the week is going to be the second most confident pick, 6 best bets, a parlay section, and of course 2 bonuses. So let me know what you guys think. I want to say a big shout out to all you guys that were in the live yesterday. You guys were helping me out, figuring out lock of the week and all you guys. So I included some of you guys in the parlay section. So shout out to you guys. So here we go. Without further ado, my first most confident pick of the week, baby. Let's go. My first most confident pick of the week is going to be Luke Riley. Luke Riley is 11-0 at a -310. He's set to face off against Bogdan Grad at a +230. Luke Riley is 11-0, trains with Shamrock and Patty at Next Gen. 8 KOs overall, no wins or losses by sub, which is a red flag in my honest opinion. But he can go a hard 15. He's fast, matched up against Bogdan Grad. Bogdan Grad is 15-3. Excuse me. A beast, 30 years old, who is coming off of a fight with Muhammad Naimov. He's coming off of that close fight. He lost that fight. He beat Michael Aswell by split and beat Lucas Alexander by KO. Punches and elbows from out. Give me Luke Riley to be the faster, more athletic, and higher IQ athlete and win and get the job done. Let's go money line. Let's go my guy Luke Riley. When we look at what he has to offer, guys, he trains at Next Gen. I do like how iron sharpens iron. You know, that's one of my go-tos, guys. Shout out to my guy Luke Riley. When we look, guys, Shamrock and Luke Riley, they look like they're ready. They're ready to go. They're ready to go. So when we look at this fight, guys, I think Luke Riley should be able to be the faster fighter, and he should be able to blast that body kick, be the faster fighter, work, have better fight IQ, defend the takedowns, keep this fight where you want to be, dictate the pace. Grit and determination's on Luke Riley's side. Give me Luke Riley for the dub. My lock of the week, baby. Second most confident pick, my lock of the week. What's it gonna be? Do we go to a 2 lock of the week streak, or does it all crash and burn? Let me know. Asu Amabayev is set to face off against Alex Perez. Asu -225, Alex Perez +172. Asu is 5-1 in the UFC. His only loss is in the UFC His only loss in the UFC is to Manel Kape. And who was the better fighter that night, Manel Kape, but he constantly kept on swatting at Asu's eye. Asu's eye was a balloon. You should see how red it was after that Manel Kape fight. But Asu bounced back and he beat Jose Ochoa. Asu is a good grappler with great sub game. He will be facing off against Alex Perez. Alex is 1-4 out of his last 5, beating only Mateus Nicolau, who is no longer in the UFC. Alex Perez is a vet, but a majority of his losses come by sub. He has been subbed 5 times, 7-5 in the UFC. Give me Asu for the dub. Money line, just in case he's able to finish Alex Perez. Asu for the dub. Let's go. When we look at this guy, shout out to my guy MMA Racks. Give him a follow. He's always on X, always providing the best knowledge. He says the pick is Asu money line. This probably plays out similar to Mokaev's win over Perez. Almabayev enters 4 times less. He enters on 4 times less ring rust with far less concerning attrition and has never lost a unanimous decision in his MMA career. UFC Qatar stats. I like Asu for the dub. Let's go, my guy Asu. I like the way this guy broke it down. Shout out to Euro Chris. Alex Perez versus Asu Mabayev. Honestly, I can't trust Perez after a lengthy period of inactivity and pulling out from fights over the past few years. I just don't think he's going to come in with momentum and confidence needed. I think Asu takes it by snooze or unanimous decision. But I think Asu can finish his fight inside the distance. I think Asu can get a sub. I really do. Now we're going to go to my third most confident pick of the week, baby. Let's go. Shamil Gaziev. Shamil -158. Sergey Spivak +124. Shamil is 14-1. His only loss to Rosenstrike. He gassed hard in that fight. It was a 5-round main event, but since then, Shamil has beat Dontel Mays and Thomas Peterson. Shamil has deceptive power, but he needs to defend takedowns and not end up on his back or else he's fucked. Sergey is a beast. Very good arm triangles and arm bars. He is 2-3 of his last 5, losing to Cyril Gane, Dalton Almeida, and Waldo Cortez Acosta. Give me Shamil to dictate the pace and take over this fight. Let's go with Shamil, the GOAT. Gaziev. When we look, guys, this is the GOAT. The literal GOAT, guys. Shamil Gaziev for the dub. Let's look at this. Shout out to Blood Money. I showed you guys this on the live stream yesterday. I'm thoroughly convinced that Shamil Gaziev at a -135 is the best bet at UFC Qatar card. He is going to KO Spivak in under 1.5 rounds. Gaziev has way better striking with serious KO power. Shamil has the better wrestling to stop Spivak's weak-ass hip toss. But I said that was a little bit of a crazy take because Sergey Spivak can definitely get this fight down. But once Gaziev stops the takedown, then lands one big shot, Spivak will turtle up for his 5th loss by KO. I like it. Shout out to Blood Money MMA, my guy. And shout out to Finch Chat, my other guy. We got a beautiful MMA community, guys. Is -140 for Shamil Gaziev the biggest parlay lock of all time? Obviously, there's no such thing as locks, but you know how we play the game. Height and reach advantage, better grappling and more power than Sergey. Has shown an ability to win decisions. Dontel, quite simply, how does Sergey Spivak win? But I tell you this, with the grappling and non-stop takedown, relentless pressure. Now we're going to go into my 4th most confident pick of the week. My fourth most confident pick of the week. Let's go. 4th most confident pick of the week. What's it going to be? Here we go, baby. Let's go. Medabek Otabay. Medabek Otabay is set to face off against Jack Hermanson. Otabay -265. Jack Hermanson +200. Jack Hermanson is going down to 170 from 185. Jack is a vet. Good sub game. I see Jack as the Davy Grant of the higher weight classes. Technical, not too much power, but can pick you apart and win a gritty decision. 11-7 in the UFC for Jack. 2-3 of his last 5, losing to Sean Strickland, Roman Dolidze, and Gregory Rodriguez. Otabay to get the grappling going, threaten that Kimura that he got on Tafik Musayev. I love that Kimura. Control, strike if needed. Keep that shot selection on point. Don't gas your legs. Don't gas out. Keep the pace. Stay in his face and take over. Give me Otabay for the dub. Money line. Let's go. When we look at what Otabay has to offer, guys, the GOAT. Otabay, the GOAT. Otabay, the GOAT. Yes, I have this, a law degree. I'm a lawyer. I already finished university, but I haven't worked yet. I have a goal right now, and that is to get the UFC title. Once I get my UFC title, then I'm going to pursue my career as a lawyer. I like that. Shout out my guy, Asu Mabayev, the GOAT. Aura. My guy, Otabay for the dub. It's Otabay Fight Week, baby. Let's go. Now we're going to go to my 5th most confident pick of the week, baby. What's it going to be? Let's go. My 5th most confident pick. Let's go. Machado Garry. Machado Garry is set to face off against Belal Muhammad. -290 for Garry. Belal Muhammad +215. But I got something for you guys. By KO on points, -210. If you want more value, if you want more squeeze. Belal is the former welterweight champion of the world, couldn't defend the title. He has notable wins over Damian Maia, Wonderboy Thompson, Vicente Luque, Sean Brady, Burns, and Leon Edwards. And he can grapple, go a hard 25, so 15 minutes would be nothing for Belal. Garry should be the faster fighter, maybe not as powerful, not as much as a finisher, but can point, fight, land his shots, and be accurate like no other. Garry should have more speed, volume, intensity, and fight IQ. Garry for the dub. I like his money line. Garry by decision at a -105. If you like it, I like Garry, but guys, the play is Garry money line at a -290. But if you want more value, Garry by KO on points -210, or Garry by decision at a -105. I'm throwing knives at the wall. See what you guys like. Garry for the dub. Let's go. It was Gary's birthday not too long ago. Happy birthday to all my November guys. There's a lot of people and girls. Happy birthday to all the November babies. Shout out to all you guys and girls. Creatine is coming in clutch. That creatine. When we look, shout out to Jacob from We Want Picks. He says, Garry is the 170 male Shevchenko, just patient, precise counter striker, masters range, and is now wrestling strikers when he sees an advantage in that area. High fight IQ on both, and they respect their martial arts as a whole, willing to go and learn from anyone to improve. Long way to go. Accomplish what she has. He'll never fight a Lerone Murphy though, but that's my comparison. I like it. I really do. Shout out to this guy, Jacob. Now my 6th most confident pick of the week, baby. I got something special for you guys. Here we go. Arman Tsarukyan, but I know. Let me cook. Arman is a -530. Dan Hooker +360. The 6th most confident pick of the week is going to be Arman inside the distance by KO or submission at a -145. Arman has fought the who's who. His only loss in the UFC are Islam and Gamrot. He's currently on a 4-fight win streak, beating Demiris Magulov, Joaquim Silva, Beneil Dariush, and Charles Oliveira. This is a #1 contender fight. May the best man win. Matched up against Hooker. Hooker has lost too many, but is a dog from CKB. 14-8 in the UFC for Hooker. He's currently on a 3-fight win streak, beating Claudio Puelles, Jalen Turner, and Gamrot. Hooker has volume, power, and a good knee up the middle, and he has grit and is just a scratch for Dan Hooker. But his takedown defense has looked a lot better as of recent, especially against Gamrot. But Dan has been in wars, especially that Dustin Poirier fight. Hooker won the round 1 and 2 against Dustin, but then he ended up gassing and losing rounds 3, 4, and 5. That was a war, and how many more wars can you be in? And I say that because Hooker can survive an onslaught, Can he survive an onslaught from Arman? I don't know. Give me Arman by KO or submission. Islam was able to catch Hooker in a Kimura as soon as he took him down. Arman ITD by KO or submission is the play at a minus 145. Turns a minus 530 into a minus 145. Let's go Arman Tsarukyan. When we look at what he has to offer, aura. Now we look over here. Arman Tsarukyan reveals Khamzat Chimaev will be in his corner for the Dan Hooker fight. You know, that's what I like to hear. Iron sharpening iron. And then, last but not least, Arman Tsarukyan and his father. I like that. I really do. You know, it's good to keep your loved ones close and your enemies closer. So now we're going to go into the first bonus, baby. First bonus. What's it going to be? First bonus. Belal Muhammad, Ian Garry, guys. Minus 290 for Ian Garry. Belal Muhammad plus 215. Throw that out the window. Let's go with the over 2.5. Over 2.5 minus 330. Under 2.5 plus 235. I think this is going to be a very competitive fight. Former welterweight champion versus Ian Garry. This is going to be a tough fight for Ian Garry. And I think the over 2.5 should be able to hit. Both guys are durable. The only thing is, if this gets to the ground, somebody could end up getting finished. And we don't want Ian Garry to be on his back. May the best man win. Give me the over 2.5 at a minus 330. It's chalky, but I like it as an anchor. Let's go. My second bonus. Here we go. Second bonus. Arman Tsarukyan versus Dan Hooker. Arman, we know he's a massive favorite. Dan Hooker, we know there's plus money. Let's go with the under 3.5 in the main event. Under 3.5, minus 128. Over 3.5, plus 102. You guys know I let you choose the over or under. In this case, we're going to go with the under 3.5 at a minus 128. I think this fight goes under 3.5. It's a little risky. Hooker is a dog, and he can definitely tough this out and go a full 25. But I think there's only so many wars you could be in, and I think Arman can exploit him and finish him inside the distance. I think the under 3.5 at a minus 128 is the play here for the main event. Let's go. Let me know what you guys think. Now, we're going to go into the parlay section. It's parlay time. Let's go. I got you 11 parlays. Shout out to Pepino, MMA Heated. Shout out to all you guys. I try to include you guys. If I missed your name, remember, we do this every week. It's a new segment, so if you want to be on the parlay section, jump in my live on Monday or Tuesday, and I'll include you in the parlay section. So shout out to all my guys. Shout out to all you guys. You guys have been helping me so much. I love all you guys. Parlay time. 11 parlays. Asu plus Ian Garry. This is the Pepino parlay. Pepino parlay, minus 107. I like it. Let's go. Shout out my guy Pepino. Let's go. Next parlay. Psycho parlay, Tornado. Asu by decision. Shamil by KO. And Arman by sub. Plus 24. Plus 2,487. The reason why I like Arman by sub, but it's risky, is because I think Arman can go for that Kimura, rear naked choke. But the only thing is, if he TKOs Hooker, you know, that's out of the realm, or if he loses. Next cycle parlay. Asu by submission, Luke Riley by KO, and Ian Garry by decision, plus 2,486. You see? I'm trying to give you guys some value. You know, even if you don't like these cycle parlays, you can mix it up with something else. You know, something else that you like. I'm here to try to help you guys, you know, brainstorm. We're all in this together. Next parlay. And drop your cycle parlays in the comments, guys. I will include them on Friday as well. Arman. Next parlay. Arman, Uselyis, and Freeman. 3-leg plus 149. I love it. Next parlay. Not that much juice, though, because it's all money line. Next parlay. Shamrock and Luke Riley. Next gen parlay. 2-leg plus 343. Shamrock and Luke Riley. Shout out to the guys that were giving me this parlay yesterday. I love this parlay. Next parlay. Luke Riley, Aliev, and Asu, 3-leg plus 150. It's safe, but I like it. Let's go. Next parlay, Garry by decision, Arman by KO or submission, Tagir moneyline, Uselyis Menefield doesn't go the distance, 4-leg plus 624. Shout out my guy MMA Heated, because he gave us a banger parlay. And the next parlay, Asu plus Sagid, minus 117. I know it's not as much, it's not plus money, but I do think it hits. Next parlay, Arman by KO or sub, and Ian Garry 2-leg plus 127. I love this one. I'm very confident in this one. I think this one hits. Next parlay, Abdul Rahman, I know he's a minus 1400. Volkan Oezdemir, and main event doesn't go the distance. 3-leg plus 119. Little bit of a safety. There's no such thing as a safety, but I like the safety net. And last but not least, Sagid, Narullo Ilev, and Topuria. 3-leg plus 200. We're kind of taking a risk with Topuria, but I like it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your favorite parlay. What do you guys think about the lock of the week? What's your favorite psycho parlay? What do you guys like? Remember, Monday and Tuesday, give me a parlay. I'll include it on the Wednesday's Lock of the Week video. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. The best is blessed. Peace. Giyat. Have a great day, guys. And remember, it's Thanksgiving next week, so let's go crazy this Saturday. Let's go. Giyat.